Hey everyone, it's Bree and I'm back with another scrapbook process video. This is number 14 and I'm using the October main kit from the Hit Kit Club. I got my kit on Friday, today's Saturday, and I opened it up and I was so in love with all the papers and the embellishments and the colors that I printed a picture and I decided to go ahead and sit down and create. So I'm just going through all the pretty papers as well as the other embellishments that came with the kit, and I got everything opened and prepped so I could be ready. And I decided to go ahead and go with a black and white photo. So I I picked a white cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of mixed media on it. And I'm prepping my paper with some gesso and just kind of evenly spreading it around. And I'm actually going to be using just distress inks today. And let's see, just prepping my water. And the four colors that I chose that I thought matched this kit perfectly was, let's see, Stormy Sky, Chip Sapphire, Wild Honey, and Abandoned Coral. And you can see all of those right there. And I'm just spraying, I've blotted the ink out on my little craft mat, and then I sprayed it with water, and then I'm spraying my paper with water. And actually I had a different paintbrush and it got all of the what do you call it, bristles, I guess, of the paintbrush all over my page, and that's what I get for trying to buy some cheap brushes from Michael's. The ones that I do have, like the black velvet, I think, or silver velvet, I forget what it's called. But they're it's a smaller size brush, so it doesn't really cover too much of an area. So I just used one that came with one of those sets that I have. Well, anyways, long story short, here I go. I did the Stormy Sky first, and then I'm going in with Abandoned Coral and just kind of painting it in, and then doing some splatters, and then adding Wild Honey, and then doing some splatters. I kind of had an idea of where I wanted my picture to go. So right here it just kind of looks like a mess, but I promise it'll look better once the papers go down and the picture goes down and then I embellish. So I'm just adding some more splatters from each of the colors, and then I lay my photo out, and that's exactly how I want it. I did want gold, and for some reason I can't find my Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. I don't know what the heck I did with it. So I pulled out my Gonzai Tombi Starry Colors set, and I used yellow gold. So I just added water to it and did some splatters around the page. And I am pretty pleased with how it turned out. I usually don't do mixed media projects. The last several projects that I've done have been mixed media, and I think it's so much fun. Like, I thought, normally I was just watercoloring on cards and just doing splatters here and there on, at the end of my layouts, but this is super fun. It makes me feel very artistic, you do that. So yeah, I'm just drawing my page because I'm very impatient and will not sit and wait. So I set that aside, and I'm going to go ahead and pick my papers. And I think that one is from Pink Fresh Studio. I don't know what it's called. But I chose that one, and then I chose, I think all of the papers that I chose were from Pink Fresh Studio. I'm trying to look here. I think most of them are. Can't find my other stuff. Yeah, so I just backed my pick, and then I liked how this one had the black and white, like, sketchy, but also had the yellow and blue that were like pulling from what I had already painted. So I just trimmed down a little bit. I thought it was too big, and then I stuck that little strip that was left and put it at the top so I can have a little embellishment grouping up there. And I should have zoomed in a little bit so you guys can kind of tell or see a little bit better. I have a new setup. We moved to, again, to our permanent home, and I have an actual craft room now, which I'm super excited about. So I will get this down, and I won't be as mobile and can actually have all my stuff out, and I don't know, it's just gonna be great. I'm super excited. So yeah, anyways, I am gluing my picture down. I backed it with some foam to give it a little dimension, and then I had taken some of the leaves from the Pink Fresh Studio embellishment pack, and I grouped those together and stapled them, and then I'm adding a little embellishment, and I can't remember what it says because it's super tiny, and the layout is actually behind me. I can't reach it. So anyways, yeah, I'm just continuing to embellish. I totally love this ephemera pack, and I really wanted to put everything down, but I knew I couldn't. So I added the XOXO up at the top, and then there's an arrow that I actually pasted or glued onto the photo, and I believe it said wander this way. And then the other embellishment, I think it's something about horizon. I'm so sorry, but you'll see at the end the final pics. So you can see everything. So I went ahead and moved on to the sticker sheet, and it's not chipboard, and it's not puffy stickers. I don't know how to describe these stickers. They're just kind of like, it is a chipboard, but it's not as thick, I guess you could say. But I picked these like hash marks. It's not a hashtag, it's like a plus sign, basically. And I put those on and reinforced them with some glue and added another little, I felt I needed more yellow towards the bottom right. So I added that, and then I had Chase the Sun, that little circle embellishment up in the top left of my photo. And then I picked this Hello Fall rubber embellishment, and it was just so gross on the back of it. Whatever they used to adhere it to the package, when you lift it up, it's so sticky and greasy, it's gross. So I just added some of my own glue and glued it down, and then hopefully it stays. I got to go back in and add a staple to it. I believe I'm working on my title, and it's totally not amazing or original. It's just labeled corn maze. I didn't really know what else to put, honestly, but I didn't like the placement because I wasn't going to have room for corn, so I moved corn at the top and then put maze below it. But yeah, I had a great time making this page. It was so much fun, and it honestly didn't take me very long at all. It just kind of came once I was able to do the background. Everything else came so quickly for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this process, and hopefully I'll be back soon with another one. And yeah, stay tuned for some final photos of my layout, and I will talk to you guys soon in the next one. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.